Hi, and welcome to coachfactory.net. I'm Awad Muhammad, instructor for CCNA, CCNP and CCI. Today we'll be discussing about virtual links. What is virtual links in OSPF? When do we need it? And how we are going to configure virtual links. So in order to understand what is virtual link is and why do we need it, we need to understand how OSPF is going to work. Means when we want to configure multiple areas in OSPF, then there is a condition in OSPF. Whenever we are going to have multiple areas, then it is mandatory to have direct connections from all other areas to area 0. In this case, area 4 is not directly connected to area 0. It is directly connected to area 1. So area 4 routers cannot able to communicate with area 1 routers or area 0 routers. So these are what? These are the illegal area connections in OSPF. So by default, all areas must be directly connected to area 0. And area 4 is connected incorrectly. So it says there may be times when this type of connectivity is required. Means in the real world, sometimes we cannot have a physical connection to area 0. So at that time, we need to create a virtual link so that we can able to virtually connect area 4 to area 0. So the condition says in OSPF that all other areas should be directly connected to area 0, but it does not mention that it should be physically connected. So what we can do is, in this type of scenario, we can virtually connect area 4 to area 0, and we can make area 1 as our virtual link. So this is how we are going to use virtual link. Virtual links are used to connect a discontinuous area to area 0. A logical connection is built between router A and router B. Now we'll be configuring virtual link to virtually connect area 4 routers to area 0 routers. So this is the ABR. Router A is a ABR of area 4 and area 1, whereas router B is a ABR of area 0 and area 1. So we need to configure virtual link on these two ABRs. So how we are going to configure that? First of all, we need to find out what is the router ID of the ABR. Now in this scenario, we got R2 as an ABR of area 3 and area 1, and R1 is an ABR of area 0 and area 1. So this is the router ID of R2 and this is the router ID of R1. So what we need to do is, when we want to establish a virtual link between area 3 to area 0, then we need to configure virtual link between these two ABRs. So what is the command? We need to go to router 2. Under the router OSPF process, whatever the OSPF process you use, you need to give area 1 virtual link. Now in this case, we have area 1 over here. If we have some other areas, for example, this is area 16, then we need to give what? Area 16 virtual link command. So it actually depends which area we have in between area 3 and area 0. So whatever the area number we have, we need to use that area number. So area 1, in this case, area 1 virtual link, then the ABR of area 0. So what is the router ID of ABR of area 0? 10.3.10.5. Then we need to go to the ABR of area 0 R1. Under the router OSPF process, area 1 virtual link, then the router ID of area 3 ABR, which is R2, that is 10.7.20.123. So once we give this simple command on both the ABRs, then area 3 will be virtually connected to area 0. Now once we configure these, area 3 routers can able to communicate with area 0 routers as well as area 1 routers. But virtual link, it is only recommended to have a backup or temporary connection. We should not use virtual link as our permanent connection between area 3 and area 0. This is the recommendation from Cisco. So that's all about OSPF virtual link. I hope you enjoyed the video and I thank you for watching it.